Okay, I'm going live.
Okay.
We are live. Hello, everyone. I apologize for being late. Working with a new schedule here, but I'm super excited to be here and seeing that we have friends already in the chat. So, hey, Lucy.
Hi, Kasie.
It's always good to see you on here.
Oh, it's so good to see you too. This is one of my favorite things to do.
Come chat. I've got my coffee. I have a little coffee chat going on right now.
Nice. Very nice. I have randomly a fizzy drink, even though it's way too early for one of these, but I was just craving it.
Well, fizzy drink doesn't mean like alcohol, right? It's not like 8 in the morning with alcohol. Ah, you can have fizzy drinks any time of the day, Lucy.
Whenever I want to, I shall enjoy a fizzy drink.
Oh, that's funny. Let's see who's here. Hey, Rebecca.
Hi.
I think I can see the top of the chat. Let's see. I have Rebecca and teacher Renee. Lucy's here.
Me. I'm here.
Wait, are you here twice?
Oh, Mum might be here. Brit Girls.
Oh, Lucy Atkins, it says.
Oh, I was just telling everyone that we were smoothing out technical issues.
Oh, and Brit Girls. Okay, so, Lucy, Mom here. Oh, I'm so sorry we're late, Julie. It's totally my fault. Lucy was totally early and on time. Actually, she was at my other live with me even.
I know I was.
Our eggs and yeast, I hope you're still here. I'm really sorry we are late today. It has just been a crazy morning. How's the weather there?
It's warm. It's really heating up. Yes. Summer is on its way.
It is so cold and windy. Like, I think I just read like the knot winds are about 40s, right? 40 knots. Like my trash cans just hit the garage.
Oh no.
It's been such a crazy morning.
Oh no.
Yes. Everything's fine. You know, we're safe. It's just been one thing after another. So that's kind of interesting. But I'm super excited because Lucy is here and I want to know. So you're a good editor. You're a great editor already editing these videos. I don't know if you saw some of the messages, but Evelyn wrote, "Oh, I love her intros." Did you see that?
Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you.
So I love looking at Lucy's editing, but I don't like to edit myself. So I originally reached out to Lucy asking her to edit some videos. And it's funny because everyone's like, "Oh, I love the new editing." I'm like, not me. So why did you decide to start editing for people?
Well, honestly, Kasie, I really think I have you to thank. I really do. Because I've been thinking about it because I really do enjoy it genuinely. And I was thinking, you know, maybe I know a lot of people don't like editing, you know, and even though people might have the skills, have the software, it's just not something that people like. Maybe they don't have the time. Right. So I had been thinking about it, but as anyone who knows me knows, I'm terrible at self-promotion. I'm terrible at putting myself out there. So it really took you to reach out to me and say, would you do this for me, to give me the confidence that, like, okay, maybe this is something that a service that people need, a service that people would like, and people do have faith in what I do because you put your faith in me. So thank you.
You're welcome. I can promote other people.
Yeah, for sure. I will shout out other people all day.
Well, you know, it's like a good movie. When you see a good movie and you're excited about it and you just tell people about it, and actually they just want to go and check it out. So we do have videos on here called Straight to the Point. Those are done by Lucy, with the exception of maybe one or two that I did. But what she has been doing for me specifically is taking these 1 hour, hour and a half long chats. Guys, we've had 2.5 hour chats on here. And we're not doing that today. But she takes these long chats that are meant for teachers and to help teachers. And she just edits them down so they're straight to the point. Because when you're live and chatting, it's fun, right? You're interactive, you're chatting in the chat box and things. But when you are looking for a specific answer, especially to VIPKid, that is where you want to go, is straight to the point videos on a topic that you need. So not a 1 hour long video. So
yeah. And I think that's true across a lot of the niches. You know, a lot of people want that straight to the point answer. Because, you know, we're all short of time. Right. And you know, as fun as it is to watch your videos, Kasie, you know, like you say, when you do want those answers, and teaching can be stressful. You need to know what you're doing.
Right.
You need to know now. Yeah, I think that it's a brilliant idea of yours to do the straight to the point series. That's not blowing my horn, that's blowing yours.
Thanks. So, like always, guys, in the chat box, if you have questions for Lucy or for me, please put them down below. We'd love to hear from you. And where are you all tuning in from? Let's see. Let us know. I'm trying to move around my screen.
I don't have the chat up anymore. It's very weird because when we go live on our channel, I'm always in charge of looking at the chat, and now
Right.
I haven't got it, and I feel kind of like.
Remember when we first used to do these and we used to get really like too distracted? I'm like, oh wait, I was looking at the chat.
Yeah.
And now when I go on someone else's channel, I do the same thing. I'm like, wait, I don't have the chat box open.
Where's the chat? Yeah.
So what kind of videos do you like editing? Are there any specific things that you enjoy doing?
I really enjoy anything that challenges me. Is really exciting, and that can be for a lot of reasons. It can be because I'm trying to create something I've never created before, or maybe it's just there's so much footage that we have to get it down. That's happened before. You know, anything. I get fired up by an editing challenge. I really do. In terms of the content, it doesn't really matter to me that much.
Right.
It's more about how can I tell this story in the most interesting way that I can, and therein lies the fire for me, I think. Yeah.
I am not into like art. The most creative I've gotten was like our thumbnail.
Yes, I love your thumbnail.
It was like, what can I do here?
Pretty epic.
Once in a blue moon, something will like spark my artsy craftsy side, but it doesn't happen often. So let's see. Flour, Eggs, and Yeast wants to know, which platform does Lucy use to edit? Our Weave video costs $215 a year for the pro version. Is yours more or less?
Mine is less. I use Wondershare Filmora, which you can just do a one-time subscription, and I think you can also pay monthly or yearly or maybe quarterly as well. But I'm pretty sure, oh gosh, I don't want to say for sure because I can't remember exactly how much it cost, but I think it was $80, and that's for the lifetime subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wondershare Filmora, it's really good and it's really user-friendly. I would recommend it to anyone if you're just starting out, or even if you've been going for a little while. It's really usable and affordable and versatile. I'm not being sponsored by them. You've got it?
I got it when you mentioned it, thinking I was going to do it, but it is just not something I like sitting down doing. You know, when I sit down to edit, I'm like, oh, I could be like doing something else.
Yeah, I hear you. I think the thing is, it's time consuming.
Yeah.
And it does take, like I have to make sure before I start, I've walked my dog, my phone is on silent, no one's gonna like bother me, because I need to just like get that tunnel vision. Otherwise it will take me days to get something done. I think that's the thing. Like sometimes it can be daunting, like even like I've been doing it for a long time now, like even for me, I sometimes find it daunting when you're looking at all this video and you're like, I have to get this down to 15 minutes. So yeah,
I never gave her a time limit, guys. That's her own goal.
Yeah, I do. I usually set myself a time limit because I think, okay, how long would I want to watch this for?
Right.
And that stops me being too self-indulgent. I'm like, well, I sounded really witty when I said that. It stops me from doing any of that. And I just like straight to the point, you know, what is the best information for this video? I think you do need to be a bit brutal, especially for YouTube.
And you know, I was thinking about that. That is part of why I cannot do the straight to the point videos, because where I feel guilty cutting out somebody what they say.
I know, I do too. And like, it was the last one, I think you guys were all talking. I'm like, I don't want to cut any of this. They're all so amazing. They've got so much to say.
And I'm like, did this one say more than this one? Did I cut out more from this one?
Yeah.
And I just need to stop. Like
everyone have a fair amount of screen time. Yeah.
yes. And I have tons of, I wanted to do the real teacher's pet. I've been telling you this for months.
I
And
know.
you see Goliath. Where's his picture? Right there.
Oh, there
The
he
picture
is.
of him. I've been wanting to put that up for so long, and I have all of these videos in chunks, and I just haven't sat down to do it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Will you link below in the comments or descriptions after this? Sure. You don't have an affiliate link for them, do you?
No, but I can send you the website for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get that to you. I know there's something else I'm supposed to be looking up for you guys, and I have it written down. I do know how to make courses and things in Groove now. That was their question last time, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Rebecca said, I hate editing. It is hard to do with the kids. Yeah, she's got 2 little ones.
Oh, yes, I can imagine. Yeah.
And she said, I am sure editing gets better with practice. Oh, Mom. I said, Mom. It's your mom. It's not my mom. It's Lucy's mom. Lucy's mom says, it's Wondershare Filmora. I'm sure Kasie will add the link. Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Thanks, Mom.
I know, she rocks.
Yeah.
So to get the word out, now Lucy has mentioned she doesn't have a name for her business yet. So we're going to do a little like, let's pick Lucy's business name for her or help her.
Yes. We should do a poll.
You're so crafty though. Like, who came up with the craft and cocktails name?
That was my husband.
Okay, that was a pretty cool name. I like the way he did that.
Yeah. He's kind of like in the craft and cocktails partnership. He's like the ideas guy, and then I kind of make them happen, sort of thing. That's our partnership. He comes up with some good ideas.
Yeah. I kind of come up with many ideas all at once, and then I try to do everything at once, and it doesn't quite work out that way.
Yes, I know. It's like, what do I do first? And then sometimes there's too many ideas, and I end up doing nothing.
Yeah. So, do you still have a pretty full schedule with VIPKid?
I'm doing 6 nights a week now.
Okay.
In Arizona time, that's 3 a.m. till 6 a.m.
Okay.
So I try and do it as much as I can, but to be completely honest with you, as much as I love it, I think I do need to start cutting back a little bit as I'm getting older. I'm finding it hard to do the
Yeah, let's talk about how old you are, Lucy. My kids are almost your age.
The teachers are like, older than me, and they complain a lot less than me about it. And I think, God, I should just toughen up.
I am totally kidding with you, but your hours are certainly different than mine as well. I am in Central Time, so for me, I do get a little bit of extra sleep. But in 2 weeks, I will only be working 5 days a week instead of 7.
Oh,
yes, it's been 7 days a week for a couple years now. So
yeah, I did 7 days a week for about 3 years. Yeah, so now 6 days a week is almost a luxury.
Right? And it seems so funny to say it, because for those of you that don't know, VIPKid teachers, we work hard and a little bit crazy hours, but it's not a whole lot of hours unless you want to. So for example, I might work for 2 hours, 4 classes, 7 days a week. So I'm like, well, that's only whatever hours, but it's the wake up time. And then of course, all the other things that you do besides that. But I think that's the burnout, is the waking up at 3, 2 in the morning.
Right. That's right. Yeah, I know.
I can't say no.
I know some of your regular students, you just can't turn them down.
I know. Super cool. Yes, you do, says Mo. Oh, good for you, Kasie. I'm trying to cut back too. Yeah. Rebecca, oh man, she's amazing. She's working for a bunch of different companies with 2 little ones, and helps all of us teachers at the same time. So
yeah, she's amazing.
Yes. So gosh, Lucy, I know this is supposed to be editing, and I am just talking to her like we haven't talked in forever.
I know. I feel like we haven't. We need to have a little catch up.
I know. This kind of happens on my channel every once in a while. We end up chatting about everything and anything. So
yeah.
that's okay.
It's fun.
Okay, so how can people get a hold of you if they do want to check out what you're offering for editing?
So you can email me, britgirlsgostateside@gmail.com.
Oh, okay.
Or if you're my Facebook friend, you can just reach out on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. I'm reachable. I am going to be talking to Kasie about the possibility of setting this up more like a business. And so I will hopefully have other ways in the future that you can contact me. But for now, those ways will work best, and I get back to you quite quickly. So
yeah. And we're gonna go live actually on my other channel. It's about becoming an entrepreneur and things. So we'll talk about setting that up, and it's free, so you don't have to, put a bunch into it.
Yeah.
So britgirlsgostateside@gmail.com. And Lucy, will you edit this video too?
All of this gone.
What are the questions? I was supposed to send her questions and everything, and I was just like, I don't know much about editing to ask, but
yeah, it's if you don't, I suppose if you don't do it regularly, then it's like, well, what do you say about it, I suppose?
Right. Well, because I'm thinking like, what if 10 people message you? I guess that's just, you would have to schedule it all out correctly, because
it would depend how quickly they wanted it done. If anyone doesn't know VIPKid, you can be quite flexible with your schedule. So I could potentially take another night here and there, and then wake up earlier. Because what I tend to do is back to VIPKid, but what I tend to do after classes usually is go back to sleep for a bit. So
really?
Yeah, I do. I tend to be asleep until like 11 a.m. now in the mornings, because I'm just like, I need more. But yeah, if I didn't have to do that, I could start editing earlier. But yeah, if you have like a deadline that you need your videos by, you can talk to me and we can make sure that that's reasonable, depending on how much like raw footage you're sending me.
And what kind of things can you do to the videos?
Oh gosh, so much. There's so much. We can do lots of different things to make your video pop. We can use graphics, we can use little animations, we can do titles, sound bites, voiceover, images. It's really, really versatile. We can use music. There's even little video clips that we can insert if there's something appropriate. Yeah, there's so much that we can do, honestly. And I think, with YouTube, with the short attention spans, sometimes it really is just about having that pop-in intro to get them hooked early on. So that's something we can talk about as well. If you just want something that you can put, like we have a little image thing that we have at the beginning of all our videos now, with music. If you wanted something like that to, draw people in, we can have a look at that as well. But some people might just want, it cut down, I know a lot of people will just talk, and I think that's amazing when you can just talk and put up your video without doing anything. I think that's a skill in itself. But maybe sometimes there's some ers and ums and pauses, and just editing down those things can make your video seem a lot more professional and concise. Especially for if you're doing something like I don't know, something for online teachers and you want to project yourself as a professional in your field. You might want to make yourself seem, more slick than something that we do on our channel, where we're quite happy to leave the bloopers in.
Yeah, I do too. I like that.
Yeah.
Your mom said, don't forget, you've got to edit for our channel too.
Yeah. Don't worry, Mom.
I was editing my OutSchool classes yesterday, and I sent it to a friend, and she wrote back that my voice gets chipmunky in some of the areas because I'm not using Filmora right now. So I have it, but I haven't figured it out yet. So I use video editor. And so I was speeding up, like when I'm showing them how I'm painting the craft.
Yeah.
I have some words in there, so I sound like a chipmunk for a little bit, but it's all good.
I like that. That's cute. Right?
They're like, do you want to take that out? I'm like, no.
I like that. I think some of these things humanize us in our videos.
Yeah,
and it really depends what you want to do. But sometimes it's nice to have a few funny moments in there.
Right. I think I say like, okay, let's go, boys and girls. So it's like, okay, let's go. You know, like.
Oh, I bet they love that though. I bet that makes them giggle.
I mean, my age group is like 3 to 7. So Rebecca's
Yeah.
going to see my beautiful editing skills when her daughter takes my class. Hey, Nomadic Trio, thanks for coming.
Hi.
We're supposed to be talking about Lucy editing for people, but we're pretty much talking about whatever we want to talk about today. It's kind of fun.
Yes. I know Nomadic Trio, I think they're using Filmora as well now. So yeah, I need to like talk to them and see how they're getting on with it. I'd be interested to know.
Yeah, let us know. Are you using Filmora? It's Wondershare, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you using that too, Nomadic Trio?
Yeah.
And Flower and Egg said, I'm starting a work conference call, but I'll be playing this on silent to support you guys.
They're the
Thank
best.
you.
I have to plug Flower, Eggs and Yeast because they are just the best people, and their channel is just full of delicious food and drink. And
Yum.
oh my God, if you haven't checked them out yet, everyone should go and check them out.
Yes, you've got some really great supporters I've seen on your videos. I've seen Nomadic Trio many times, and Flower, Eggs and Yeast, and Kelly.
Yes, thank you so much, everybody.
I can't pronounce your last name. What's that?
Yeah, I just saying thank you so much. Like, it really does mean the world to us, like everyone showing up. And,
That's great.
Nice.
Your mom said, Lucy, do you think you will start giving Filmora tutorials at some point?
Yes, that's something I was actually going to ask everyone if that's something that they would like either on the channel or I don't know. I saw someone doing like live tutorials, which seems kind of scary. I mean, I don't know if people would be interested in little how-tos. I know the lovely teacher Evelyn asked us one about a year ago. She asked us how to make, you know, that superhero, well, you do from the thumbnail, the superhero intro. So that kind of thing, that's on our YouTube if anyone would like to see what Filmora looks like. It's quite old now. It's probably is almost a year old, but you can have a look at that and see what it looks like and some of the things that you can do.
The picture in the thumbnail is from that.
Yes.
It's super cute. Nomadic Trio said, yes, we love it. There is a lot to learn with it, but it seems with each video we figure more and more out. My biggest struggle right now is coming up with an intro for our beginning of videos. And she said, I love Lucy's editing.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome.
Well, the other thing I should say, if anyone just wants to talk about editing, everyone just wants advice, or if there's something you want to know how to do, if I can, I'll help you. And obviously not charge for that. You can always reach out to me, and if I can help, I will.
I'm thinking of some ideas for you.
My husband has the most ambitious ideas. He's always like, oh, can you make this just fly in and then explode into fireworks? I'm like, oh, no. But honestly, there's not much that I haven't been able to do with Filmora, in all seriousness. It's really versatile. And you can also pay to get something called a film stock subscription, which I think is $10 or $15 a month. And it gives you access to all these extra graphics and little funny bits, titles, transitions. So you can get a lot more too if you'd like to sign up for film stuff.
One of my friends was using Camtasia or something like that, but she used the music from there and ended up getting a copyright strike. But the music it was on my channel too. The music on there should be.
Yeah, I would have thought so. I know Filmora has some copyright-free music, and we've never had a problem with any of it.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Nomadic Trio. Kasie, I love your background. Actually, my friend Victoria makes backgrounds for people and sells them. So she made this one for my birthday. So that's my puppy.
That's so cute.
Yes. So she made this one. I love the blue in it, and all the flowers.
It's so nice. Victoria is so talented. Like, that's an artsy, crafty type of talent that I definitely don't have.
Yes, and she's got her book coming out soon. If you yes, you should listen to her do read alouds. Like, it gave me the chills. She was reading her own story on my channel and on her channel, and she's just so nice to listen to. She's got this voice that I'm just like, okay. And you can see like see the characters and everything, you know?
Yes,
So
definitely.
yeah. I surround myself with crafty friends. Because I'm not. Let's see. I keep saying she. I guess it just depends on who's on here with us, Nomadic Trio. We have a subscription and it's awesome. When we need a specific theme, we just search and download. They have everything you can think of. Transitions, openers, titles. Wow.
It really is worth it. It really is worth it. There is so much on there. If you want to make a video for any special occasion, you know, Easter, Christmas, Halloween, they have all these different options.
Oh,
if you're looking for like a mood, they have like cinematic stuff. Like
yeah.
I have yet to play with this, but you can make it look like there's like an earthquake and then cracks fall in the ground and stuff falls through it. Like it's so professional looking. So there's a lot that. Yeah.
You get so excited talking about it. I'm just going to keep sending my stuff to you to edit them.
Future videos, I'll put earthquake effects in and fireworks.
I'm like, yeah, that'd be great to look at, not to play with.
Yeah.
Victoria is amazing. Yeah, she really is.
Mm-hmm.
She is Lead from Home, if anybody wants to check out her channel. Rebecca said, how much is Filmora? I think we said it was like 80, right? For the lifetime?
80 stands out in my mind. But do you want me to look? You can keep talking to me, but I can have a look on my phone.
Yeah, if you know where it is. I was just going on there as well.
We'll have a race and see who can get there the fastest.
Wondershare Filmora, free download.
Yes, that's what I should say as well. You can actually get a free download. You can't export anything without a watermark, but you can play around with it for free and just see if you like it.
Yeah, I know some people were upset with Groove because they have a watermark. There's my Boston. They have a watermark on theirs too, but I'm like, if you're using the free version, then they should. Like,
I know, for sure. Yeah.
Did you find it?
Not quite. I am almost there.
I am in there. I guess maybe it's under the store.
Yes, I think
so there are 3 plans, it looks like. Perpetual plan is $70 one-time fee. Subscription plan is $40 a year. And the bundle subscription plan is $199.87 a year.
Oh yes, they're actually doing a discount at the moment. It was $79.99. It's now $69.99.
Yeah.
So
and you can get 1 free month of the film stock too, it looks like.
Oh, brilliant.
And Lucy smile.
I know. I cannot recommend it enough. Honestly, it's so much fun playing around with the graphics and everything. And yeah, it's just versatile. It's just good. And
yeah,
I've tried some other editing software that is so much more complicated. It's pretty user-friendly as far as editing film goes.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, hey, Candy. Candy's here too. Filmora needs to pay you, Lucy. Yeah, I think after we get off of this, I'm going to check and see if they have an affiliate program for Lucy. And if they have one, I'm giving her own link.
Thank you.
See, this is arts and crafts is not my thing. Give me some business ideas and let me work them.
This is why we work.
You know, and I was feeling guilty for giving you so many videos. Lucy, I have so many I want to do.
Keep sending them over.
All right, you want to do Goliath? You want to do all his videos?
I would love to. I don't know if anyone's seen, but we've just started Layla's my dog, a Layla series on our channel, and they are also very fun.
They are cute. I've been wanting to do this for months. I've been telling Lucy, like, in my head, it's the real teacher's pet.
Yeah.
So I don't know why, but yeah. Let's see. Water. Water. I love the Boston accent. It comes out when I'm like really excited or really not excited.
Yeah. I like it.
The shirt isn't working again. Oh, all right, Candy. I'm writing that down. I will get it for you. Candy link, and that's for the VIPKid shirt, right? I wonder why. I think maybe since they switched to Amazon. I'll have to look into it. Or which one is it? Because the ESL Connection did a shirt for me, and so didn't Joanne, just let me know and I'll fix that for you. Lucy looks like Elsa. She does.
Oh, I'll take that.
Was it you that a student had mentioned that before?
Yes, this is how I wear my hair for teaching most of the time. And when it was one of my very first classes, and this little girl's like, "Oh, Princess Elsa." So I was like, yeah, this hair has to stay, I guess.
Yeah, Elsa is my teacher. Yes, I am.
Like, you can call me Teacher Princess Elsa. That's fine.
Nomadic Trio said, I agree. Very easy to learn and fun.
Yes.
And sounds like Mary Poppins.
It's nicer than Russell Brand that I've been getting a lot lately.
Really?
Yes, it's a completely different accent.
Yeah. I have, so, all right, I'm just going to ask this. And I might have asked you privately one time, but I don't remember. Do you, when us Americans are trying to speak like you, do you find it offensive or like cute? Because I have a friend that finds it offensive, but I love the British accent, especially, living over that way for a while.
No, I think if you're talking about accents and you're like exchanging accents, I think that's really fun. Like, I'm an actor, so I'm always trying to do accents, most of the time unsuccessfully, but I try. I think the only time I would say don't do it is don't have an entire conversation with someone in an attempt at their accent. That is something I would say don't do.
Yeah. People try to talk like Boston all the time, like it's another language. It doesn't bother me at all.
No. It's not, I think it means people like your accent.
That's what I think. That's what I think too. But now I'm like terrified to like try any accents that I might offend somebody.
I know. Well, we've done several accent videos on our channel, and some of them people have taken the wrong way. It's like, well, it wasn't. It was meant to be because we like your accent.
Yeah. And I'm such a people pleaser. You know me. I'm like, oh,
I'm so sorry. Yeah, me too.
VIPKid t-shirt, VIPKid teacher, ESL 5 Apple rating shirt. All right, I will check that one out. And that one's so cute too. Rebecca said, I have an Elsa head on ManyCam and it is fun to turn into her for a few seconds.
Oh, nice.
Rebecca's got ManyCam down. She's been doing all kinds of things on there. Have you tried it?
No, I'm scared. I'm such a technophobe. I know. I see some of the things teachers do and I'm like, oh, I should try that. But then I don't know. I'm worried that I'm going to be in class and I'm not going to be able to get it off or something.
Yeah. I have a little bit of issues with it, but I think it's because my computer does not have a strong enough processor. I think you really need a 7 or above, and I think I have a 5. And we just got it recently, but I just didn't get the right upgraded one.
Yeah. That's the other thing I should say. I had to buy a new computer for editing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, if you're doing sort of simple stuff, then maybe you would be absolutely fine. Like the first videos we did were on here, but as I got more ambitious, the computer wasn't able to keep up with me. So I bought a new computer with a higher processor. And I think Nomadic Trio did too.
Yeah.
Just because it's frustrating when you're waiting for it to catch up with you.
Yeah, I was going through that yesterday on my poor old laptop. It doesn't even stay charged when I unplug it anymore.
We work our computers so hard.
Yes. Awesome. Does anyone else have any questions? So I just have a pop-up on my screen and it doesn't have an X.
Oh no.
Interesting. It was like the whole screen and it's still coming up with things, but you guys can't see any of this, I'm sure.
No. It's because we were saying your computer's slow, so now it's rebelling.
It's gonna have like the black screen of death or blue screen of death, whatever it is.
I'll just be left on my own.
I mean, I'll message Lucy, hey, can you end that?
Yeah.
Just say goodbye. All right, everyone. So let's recap really quick. This is why we need straight to the point videos, because I love to talk with all of my friends on here about everything and anything, but when we're trying to go straight to the point, it's hard for me. So, okay, Lucy has started editing videos for people. Email her at britgirlsgostateside@gmail.com unless you're one of her friends on Facebook. She said you can message her that way too. And you guys can just kind of chat about what they're looking for, right, Lucy?
Yeah. like I say, it's really, I feel like sometimes the more strongly you feel about how you want it to look, the easier it is. Like we can have a discussion about that and we can come up with ideas, like with your branding. Do you want it to be sleek and professional? Do you want it to be cheeky and fun? Is it something that's more for adults? Is it for children? Like all those things are going to affect how we put it together. Right. So we will have a discussion. We'll come up with ideas for how we want it to look, and hopefully we'll be able to come up with something that you love.
Awesome. Yeah, that's kind of a tricky thing because I have 3 different niches going on.
Yeah.
Like my VIPKid channel, this one is just like my fun and anything goes on here. My entrepreneur channel, I'm trying to keep it professional, which is hard for me.
Yes, I know.
But then I'm also making videos for kids. So it's like.
Yeah. But that's fun. Keep it, like Mum and I were having this conversation literally yesterday, like, do we want to niche down, but then will we get bored? Like we kind of like the variety, and like every video's got its own kind of personality going on, and
right.
It might be slower to get subscribers sometimes because you know that's just how it is, but at the end of the day it's going to be a more satisfying process for us. So
yeah, originally talking about niching down, you know, my channel is VIPKid Teacher, but now we talk about all different things on here on all different platforms. I just started with another one, so I'm changing it to online teacher Kasie. So you guys will be seeing a little pivot in the channel, just because I think when people see VIPKid, they think that's the only thing.
Yeah.
But really, if I don't teach for a company, somebody's coming on here talking about their company. So
yeah,
I think it's important to change that. But yeah, niching down, they say, is so important, and I just haven't. My niche is talking to people.
There you go. That's a good niche.
What would you say yours and Mom's niche is?
Oh, if we're trying to be specific, we say culture.
Okay.
Specifically British and American, but of course we do a lot more than that. I maybe comedy and culture. But really it's all manner of things. We try and keep it to our sort of British and American theme as much as we can, but we'll do it through challenges, interviews, you know, whatever we're in the mood for that day.
It's super fun. Do you guys plan in advance?
Yes, Mum is probably our main planner. She does a lot of research. She does a lot of coming up with ideas and concepts and things like that. So that's the other reason I'm able to afford all this time for editing, you know, because Mum is also working incredibly hard doing all the other stuff that goes on with running a YouTube channel, and the same with Ryan on our other channel, you know. So
I need a partner in crime. I need.
Yes, there you go. That's exactly what you need.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Lucy. Sorry I was late, everyone. Super sorry, but thank you so much for hanging out with us. And we will grab the Filmora link, and we'll put it in the description box below for anybody that wants that. It's not an affiliate link, not yet anyway, unless I can get Lucy an affiliate link.
My business-minded friend might help me out with that one.
So if you guys have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. Don't forget to email Lucy for editing help. britgirlsgostateside@gmail.com. That's it. Thanks, Lucy.
Thank you, Kasie.